Jordan thinks
Well,
we're
you know,
long.
it's Louis eating dinner. Gonna
All
be
right, so
some
here we go.
dogs.
So I've been doing these segments called Over Under. Jordan, you can be here for it if you'd like to be. And so
Sure.
as actually
Well, then
this
I'd like to be here too.
is is is
Great.
to a small degree inspired by you. This is an over under segment. For those of you who haven't watched the show, over under is I get a specific a subject matter, and I say three things that are overrated, three things that are underrated, and one thing that is perfectly rated inside that subset. So tonight's category is fast casual dining restaurants.
Good. Great.
So Jordan loves the word fast casual, so we're going with
Dude,
that.
it's so fun.
So here's the thing: I have more than five overrated, more than three overrated. I have five just because I could not pare it down, and I struggled. I really did struggle to find three underrated fast casual restaurants. So generally, I look down upon this category of restaurant. And just so people know what we're talking about, fast casual. If you have a drive-through, you're not part of fast casual. That's fast food.
Mhm.
It's counter service with, you sit down and then you can take your food and you sit down. So it's usually like strip mall cuisine would be the way I would describe it. All right. So
I mean, not to pooch anything, but like Panera Bread, I think, right?
Yes, Panera Bread is not on my list, but if it was, it would be the sixth overrated. Here we go. All right. All right. So I'm not going to have a lot to say about some of these because there's just too many. All right. I'm going to start with the overrated. I kept the one that makes me the most angry last. Wingstop is the first one. Wingstop is terribly overrated. I've had Wingstop 3 times. Twice it tasted like nothing, and third time it just tasted like burnt. Wingstop's terrible. Wingstop overrated. Second overrated.
I feel like it's popular in the NBA. I feel like every time someone's interviewed from the NBA, they say their favorite restaurant is either Wingstop or the Cheesecake Factory.
I feel like, yeah, they eat a lot of food that's near or at hotels. All right.
That's
Wingstop, terrible.
Good point.
Second restaurant overrated. Noodles and Company. Noodles and Company. Never had anything that I thought was better than just okay. We should be eating at regular restaurants that make this thing, but make it well. Noodles and Company.
Brett Lyons is spinning in his bathtub right now.
Good.
He's a big Noodles and Company guy.
Well, he can have them.
I like it too.
No. If you want Italian pasta, go to an Italian restaurant. If you want Thai pasta, go to a Thai restaurant. Noodles and Company, not the worst thing ever. Definitely overrated. Third one. Now we're getting into the area where
We got hard disagree. We got one hard disagree.
Don't give two craps what Ian Ornstein thinks. Oh, don't get swatted. Don't get swatted. All right. Third restaurant. Now we're getting to the places I think are actively bad. Panda Express is incredibly overrated. Another place where there are so many good Chinese restaurants in the world. What are you doing at a Panda Express? It's fine if you're at the airport. Otherwise, work a little harder.
There's a lot of news about their corporate culture right now, I think, right?
Good or bad?
Bad.
Yeah, there's never good
like
news
weird,
about corporate cultures.
Yeah, weird culty stuff. Like, hey, we're all going on a team building exercise, and then people had to like get naked and run an obstacle course or something, So it's like for Panda Express.
One more reason not to enjoy Panda Express. I have nothing to say about this other than Au Bon Pan is overrated. And finally, the most overrated restaurant I think I've ever been to, Shake Shack, is overrated.
Oh,
I don't understand.
Louis immediately.
I don't even understand.
Chat.
I don't even understand. I don't understand. See, even that, Louis is scared of what I said. It's not. It's just a hamburger. It's okay. It's not terrible. But people will stand in line. Maybe the original was fantastic, but the one downtown, every time I have it, I'm like, yeah, it's a hamburger. Shake Shack. Walk. You're overrated. All right. These are three restaurants I will consider underrated. Now, I don't feel strongly about any of these. I just had to come up with some that I feel like, oh, yeah. One time I went to a place called Firehouse Subs. I thought it was pretty good. I'll say it's underrated.
Firehouse Subs? Who even thinks about Firehouse Subs?
It's It's in the fast casual category. All
I
right.
think they're probably happy they made the
Yeah.
grade as fast.
Oh, it was on the
Are
list.
there firehouses in Chicago?
Well, not all our viewers are in Chicago. All right. So second one.
Johnny's
and
hitting
also
my
I
Blu-rays.
got all-
I'll be right back.
There's all these were on a list of 2019's best-selling restaurants that were in the fast casual category. So they are at least one of the top 30. Second one, while overpriced, I think Jersey Mike's is underrated. Everything I've ever had from there is good. It is too expensive, but if you got $20 to spend on a cheesesteak, it's good.
Yeah.
And then
I like
third,
Jersey Mike's. Yeah.
Third, I really hemmed and hawed about this, so I've made them one restaurant. Qdoba/Chipotle are slightly underrated, only because you know exactly what you're going to get. It's never going to be any different. It's
Two
gonna be
different restaurants.
They're the same restaurant. One just has cheese sauce. All right, and so
it's possible that you're underrating both of them by jamming them together into one.
Sure, yeah, they're right there. A quality sign that they're both underrated. All I ever get from Chipotle is I don't ever go to Qdoba, so I mixed it in. Chipotle, I get chicken. It's too salty, but otherwise it's fine. And I think people shit on Chipotle. It's okay. It's underrated. Properly rated as just okay. Five Guys. I don't think anybody's excited to go to Five Guys. I don't think anybody's angry to go to Five Guys.
Jesus.
If someone goes, is it okay if we go to Five Guys? Everybody in the room will say, yeah, that's fine. Let's go to Five Guys. So there you have it.
I feel like I only see Five Guys around college campuses, so it doesn't even.
There was one on Clybourne, not far from the defunct IO Theater. I used to get it occasionally on my way home from teaching class, and I was always like, yeah, I'll get Five Guys. All right, so there you are, my fast casual over and under.
There's a lot of comments. I just have to highlight Ian's one time during a midnight show at IO. Someone said they didn't like Noodles and Company on stage, and a drunk woman in the audience actually got up and said, "Noodles and Company actually is good," and she left the show. She walked out.
Oh, that's who you're aligning yourself with if you like Noodles and Company.
I don't know. It works for me. I like it. Their
Probably the
ciabatta
best
bread is
show
really
walkout I've heard of. You know, the offended at a Noodles and Company thing. Usually it's because someone has said something terrible about religion, you know, that drives someone out of the theater. So
let's see if we can get a few people.
Not that Noodles and Company is terrible. It's just that, you know, there's so many better options. And, you know, Kyle, fuck off with your Shake Shack. Go eat your Shake Shack yourself. It's not that Firehouse Subs is better than Shake Shack. It's just that nobody's talking about Firehouse Subs and everybody's talking about Shake Shack, and they're about the same.
Review Brat just reviewed Shake Shack, and he was very kind to their burger, not very kind to their fries.
He's been eating nothing but Burger King for 20 years. All right.
Yeah, I hope that guy's okay. I wonder what he looks like now. He probably doesn't have his youth to lean on anymore.
Yeah, let me. I'm gonna give everyone the YouTube channel of that too. While we get started. Sorry.
Great. Yeah. No. Well, yeah. I guess we should get while we sort of like let the earth cool after that over under. I guess we should get started. And we're gonna play. And in order to play, we're going to need a name that has stuck with you, that you've heard in your life, as someone that you've known, to use as sort of our beginning tonal inspiration. So, Dad, do you guys have a
We got one.
example? Oh, great.
Got one.
Good.
Well, getting ready for Louis, I'll say this. I may in the future do fast food, and I may in the future do sit-down dining casual, like Applebee's and that sort of stuff. But I think of those three categories, fast food is the best. I'd rather go to...
I agree.
I'd rather go to Wendy's. I think for the quality of food and the price, I'd much rather go to Wendy's than to go to Chili's.
Sure. I'll agree with that.
All right. Well, let's go with Ian's idea. What was it?
It's going to settle on us. Oh,
Claire
I don't know.
Tuna.
You guys...
Claire Tuna.
Claire Tuna?
Claire Tuna?
Claire Tuna, spelled like the fish, Claire Tuna. Feels like a Louis character.
Oh, Oh, please, just another round. Just another round. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh, this is so nice. This is so good. Oh, yeah. No. I'm glad to be done with everything and to just move on and be, free. And we never got to hang out. I was stuck, and I missed you guys. So much. And
we were talking about how much we missed you.
I know, and I missed you guys.
We have been talking about it a lot.
Oh,
and this is really brave of you, and I'm glad you did it. And now you're going to go back to college?
I'm going to do it. I'm going to go back to college.
Wow.
I know. Wow. I'm so excited. That I'm just finally out from under his spell. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He was evil. He is evil.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. He's evil.
Yeah, no, I agree. He was an evil man who put his dark hand over you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just
manipulated you like a puppet.
When you're in it,
sort of sick, sad puppet.
When you're in it, you don't realize that. You think you're happy. That's the thing.
Yeah, no, of course not.
When you were with him, you weren't you.
Yeah.
Because you were under this cloak of anger and manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
And said manipulation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you would lash out just because you'd been lashed out on so much.
Yeah, and I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's okay. We're happy to have you back. If it wasn't okay, we would be here, right? Yeah. So there's how you know it's okay.
That wasn't you. Your eyes would change colors when he was around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the white parts would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did. It was weird. He could make me levitate and stuff. Like he had all these.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there was something going on. There was some sort of real, actual,
you levitated?
Magic. Yeah.
You mean you actually, that wasn't a,
no,
it just didn't feel like
he means it. She levitated.
When I left, he started vomiting.
That's
stew,
insane.
Like an inhuman amount of stew. What looked like stew.
You mean you just you were like, I'm leaving, and he just started vomiting stew?
Yes.
Had he been eating stew?
He hates stew. He doesn't eat stew. In fact, we had just had a bunch of flatbreads for dinner.
You mean
Where'd
pizza?
You
had pizza
Where'd
for
you
dinner.
go?
No.
We call it flatbreads, but it's pizza. It's always pizza.
No.
Flatbreads and pizzas are different.
It's long.
No, it's essentially a pizza.
It's long.
No, it's different.
What? It's because it's long, because it's oblong that makes it a flatbread instead of a.
Pizzas are from Napoli.
Mm-hmm.
It's like champagne. It's like champagne.
Pizzas from that. So you mean when I go to Pizza Hut, I'm actually getting a flatbread?
You're getting our flatbread, yeah.
Yeah. Do you get?
They're the ones who are wrong. Okay.
Are you getting their flatbreads? Their Pizza Hut flatbreads?
They're delicious.
I'm ordering a pizza, but because it's not from Napoli, I'm saying Pizza Hut only makes flatbreads. Actually,
I get the meat lovers flatbread. Oh, it's so thick and fat.
Oh yeah, it's thick and but as long as it's long, it's a flatbread.
I think you're both yanking my leg.
No,
I think you are.
Here's what I think. I don't think we can let Barry live in the cul-de-sac if he's doing black magic. That's what I think. There are children.
I can't get involved, though. I can't get involved with
this. No, you just got out.
No, you left. You can't go back.
You just got out.
Who knows what he would do to you if you went back? He might put a spell on you to make you stay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell Herb because Herb won't like this one bit.
Well, no, Herb won't like it, but what's Herb gonna do?
Well, he'll probably go down there with a golf club and just fix it.
Oh, be careful, though.
Fix it?
Yeah.
He'll wind up in prison or, like with a dog collar around his neck in Barry's backyard, thinking he's a dog or something, If he wins or loses, the losing branch, he goes, if he beats Barry to death with a golf club, he's going to prison. And if Barry manages to put a spell on him, then he's going to, he'll probably be a minion.
Yeah,
if you want to try to Herb into a minion.
Yeah, okay. But you want to try to brainwash Herb, you be my guest. He's pretty strong-minded. I don't think you could get him.
Well, I can't get him. I'm not a devil.
eat a rat once. So
Barry did. He made you eat a rat.
No, it wasn't Herb, because Herb would never do that.
Well, no, but here's the thing.
Eat a rat?
I mean, like, technically, I did it voluntarily. He was like, eat that rat.
No.
And I did it. And I wanted to do it until afterwards I realized I didn't want to eat that rat.
No.
Yeah, you never wanted to eat the rat, so you didn't voluntarily do it.
Well, no, but at the time I looked at it, I was like, that rat looks delicious, and I ate it,
No, you were mind controlled.
That's what he does.
Well, we're not going to send you back there. If it sounds like we have confidence that Herb can withstand any of the mind control that Barry might be, there
are if
using.
If you could get someone to go down in the basement and destroy the symbols that he has down there, that might reduce his power.
He's got an altar.
He's got a series of symbols in the basement that I think help increase his power. They're like they're like bundles of sticks with like animal skeletons and some like human skeletons and kind of
like True Detective things, like True Detective.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
What was the one that was like, it was supposed to be found footage, but it was like in the 90s and it cost $10 to make?
Blair Witch. Arrested Development.
Blair Witch Project.
It's like a found documentary. They found this footage of this family.
When in Arrested Development is there a bundle of witch sticks?
That's the whole point.
There isn't.
No, that's the whole point. It's found footage. They're like, this footage was found buried underneath a cabin, mysteriously, even though it's recent footage. It had been there for 300 years, and it's all of Arrested Development.
Well, I've never watched it because I don't care for David Cross, so I don't know.
Oh, who doesn't like David Cross?
He's always pushing marijuana. I just don't think it's fair to children.
Okay.
Well, yeah, don't let kids watch him, probably. I still don't think there are any bundles of witch sticks in Arrested Development. We're talking about Blair Witch Project.
I don't know.
I haven't seen it. So
all right. So is that the plan? I mean, again, I have to congratulate you on your strength.
What's the plan? Am I telling Herb or am I not telling Herb? Because once I tell him, he's going to go off.
Well, it feels like you're telling Herb, but I don't know that you should. Enough
said. Thank you. Thank you, Diane. I'll tell Herb.
I was asking, not telling. I was asking, is that Herb the plan? Do we tell Herb? I mean, maybe we tell the church, or see if we can find a Ghostbuster or whatever the real life equivalent of a Ghostbuster is.
Ghostbuster.
Because it sounds like Barry is possessed by a thing, and maybe you never knew Barry at all. You just knew the creature that was living inside Barry.
Ooh,
I feel like he's the thing. He's the thing.
I hope that's it. Because I'd be willing to get back if he.
No, but you would.
If he proved to me,
never known him. You don't know who you would be getting back with if you'd always been with the creature. You see?
But
do you see?
I am so scared for you.
I'm scared for you too. You were so strong to get out and to enroll for the fall semester, but you're entertaining this notion of going back.
You've already signed up for 17 credit hours for the fall. I don't know.
I can
that's
still.
a lot.
I bet he would. I bet he would. If he became, the person he originally might have been that I don't know. Maybe he would be okay with me going to college.
That's like a blind date with somebody who's abused you for 13 years.
And he doesn't get the permission at that point, because you've never known him.
Well, let's just see what happens.
Oh, I'm so glad I never got involved with the.
Hey, hon.
Huh? What?
Sorry. I know when you're in the basement, I'm not supposed to interrupt, but
no, it's okay.
Hi.
I was stuck on a tricky piece of this model anyway. Did you have a good time with the girls?
Yeah, pretty good. It's coming along real nice. It looks great.
Good. Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing, is it looks great so far, so I just don't want to make a mistake and mess it up at this point, Yeah. Know what I'm saying?
Can we talk?
Sure, yeah.
I know you're in the middle of the model, so if you want to wait till bedtime.
No, but I'm just gonna, wipe off.
You can save it for bedtime talk if you'd rather.
No, this is a good stopping point. You know, I'm probably tired now anyway, you know, so I'm liable to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Why don't I not make any mistakes?
Okay.
And it'll dry like this, and you know, I'll handle it like one piece, you know, instead of I'm at the point where I could get excited, squeeze it, have it blow to pieces, and then all the good work's done. So yeah.
Sorry I was so late too. So I just went ahead and ordered a flatbread. It should be here about 20 minutes.
Oh, I got lost. But you probably already ate, right? Or did you just have drinks?
We just had drinks and some crackers, and really we didn't keep those down because it was not much time for eating. A lot of intense conversation. But
so did you get it from Domino's or Pepe's or Fast Joe's or
Pizza Hut pan flatbread?
Oh, okay. That's good. I know that's your favorite. Should I come on up? It seems kind of
it's okay.
Weird for you to talk to me from this, the stairs while I'm in the.
Well, I don't want to make you come up, and I don't want the kids to hear this conversation because I think it's an adult conversation.
Oh, geez. Did they tell you about something they're doing you want us to, to try or whatever?
No. Relax, Herb. I don't want you to do anything different.
Look, I heard that. That was loaded. I'll do different stuff if you want different stuff, okay?
That's not what this is about, Herb.
This is not what this is about.
Everything's not about sex, Herb.
Okay, it was just a little disdainful. It was a little disdainful the way you said different, and I'm game. It's just, what I find erotic is, is real, it's real classic stuff. And so, when we start getting, the feather play and whatnot is like about the limit, and then I'm doing it for you and not for me. So if it's another thing like that, I'm game. I'm game. Anyway, but you said it's not that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Great. Well, let's shove that.
Thank God the kids are outside playing in the dirt. I mean, God.
Oh, geez. I'm sorry. I should call them in already. But as long as you saw them, it's fine. Okay, what's up?
So, I'm thinking about going back to school in the fall. Well, Claire's going, and she's got, and she's going full time. I don't want to go full time, but I just feel like that's just a hole for me because I was 12 credits short, and I dropped out.
Good to finish up, right?
I dropped out because of the war, and then once my enlistment was out, I just never went back. And Uncle Sam will pay for it. You don't got to pay for it. Just let me take a couple of classes at the school. Six or 7 units total.
Okay.
I think all I need is inorganic chemistry and like physics 3, and then I'm done.
What's what degree is that?
Biochemical engineering. I was so close.
Yeah, it seems worth it.
I needed. There's a statistic.
It seems worth it.
You can take that in the spring. Oh, would you let me?
I'd let you. Come on, babe. I know I've got my, my tight, my box that I like to live in. But let you. Come on.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant it like
Yeah,
no. More on your shoulders. It's just as much an obligation for you as it is for me.
It's tough. There's stuff we got to work out. Obviously, doesn't make me. I'm not immediately. I immediately start to think about those things that are going to be hard. That like I can't help it. It's like we got to live this life, right? So like we're going to have to make some changes, and things are going to be hard. But yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Right. Because, if you have a biochemical engineering degree, seems like the superior job market might open up for you as opposed to what I've got.
I want to be a homemaker till I die, but I just want to get this done,
Well, I think maybe we should explore purpose beyond you getting, if you get that degree, you might be able to get
So come talk to me in 12 years. So thank you.
Wait, what?
Dennis is 6, so talk to me in 12 years.
Oh, gotcha.
I just want to talk to you about this paper. Oh my God. You can take a seat if you want. Yeah.
I'm sorry, did I do something?
No, I mean, well, yeah, you wrote an amazing dissertation for your bio.
I didn't need to do a dissertation. Did I do a dissertation?
Well, yeah, you
Okay.
wrote a good paper, and it's so good. It's your dissertation now.
You're bumping me up to a master's degree.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta say, we don't have a lot of great minds in bioengineering right now. In fact, the field is really taking a nosedive, and you've got a real singular talent, and we've been looking for that, And,
well, oh my God, thank you so much.
So, yeah, I just wanted to let you know that fast tracking you to a master's.
Well, it sounds like I've already written my dissertation, so I'm done.
Yeah. Well, I'm fast tracking you through the master's. Now we got to get started on your doctorate, because you got to get that doctorate, because I think you may engineer some of the best biological stuff that ever, ever existed.
I mean, I can't tell you how flattered I am, but I already have a pretty full schedule. Dennis does soccer on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I gotta pick up Rebecca from school every day because she is untrustworthy.
This is tragic. This is tragic for me in the industry.
If 2 children grew up without a mom, that'd be tragic.
Whatever you engineer biologically might end up saving more people than just 2 children. You know what I'm saying?
But they won't be my 2 children. And my husband.
But what if they are? What if your 2 children get like sick with something that you bioengineer and it works, and then you end up saving them?
So I got them sick and then I saved them. Well, that's the next point. I don't know. I just don't think it wasn't in my plans.
Can I tell you this right now? This is called the dark age of bioengineering right now.
I'm shocked by that.
Yeah, read a popular bioengineering magazine, and you'll see that right now they're like, this is the worst time in biological engineering.
What's the name of the best biological engineering magazine that I should read?
Oh, here, let me get you a couple copies. We got we got Bio E. That's the more like young, hip, magazine. And then
there's a penthouse stuck in the middle.
Oh, sorry. That's actually not mine, though. That's not mine.
No, I didn't say it was.
That's my teenage sons. That's my teenage sons.
Oh boy, it's hard, right?
You have sons, right?
I have a son, Dennis. He's 6.
Oh, you have a son, 6? Okay. Well, my son's a teenager, and I cannot get him to stop masturbating.
Oh no, Dennis masturbates constantly.
Okay, so all right, okay.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Do you like?
Well, it's hard because he's 6, so he doesn't even know that. He doesn't even understand that it's not wrong yet to be wrong. So he just does it.
Same with my teenage son. I mean, he doesn't. It seems like a compulsion more than like, it's not. I mean, I don't even. I mean, obviously, it's sexual. He was reading a penthouse, but it's weird. It's a strange thing. He doesn't like talking to people. He just goes in his room and,
I know.
So I was just hoping you might be able to give me some advice on that, but.
Oh, is that
anyway,
no,
but
thank you for the master's degree, but I don't have any advice I need to.
Okay, all right. Well, will you at least rethink the whole doctorate thing?
I'll think about both. I mean, I'll for sure think about your son and any ideas I might have.
You can come over to my house, bring your family. We're
trying pepper in his water because we heard that brings down desires. But I'll tell you how that.
Maybe I'll try that.
Yeah. And again, thank you for the master's degree. I'm so.
Oh, you're welcome. You deserved it. That was the best paper I've ever read. If you want, we could get that published.
Oh no, I'd be.
Babe, I'm in the guest room. Babe, Are you home? Don't turn the lights on. What? Oh, Jesus, I can't hear you. Oh, Jesus, I can't hear you.
Do you want me to turn?
Oh, God. Okay, there you are.
Oh my God. Do you want me to turn the hallway light off?
No, you can leave a little light
How long
on.
has your hearing been coming and going?
It's just, is that the, don't turn the lights on. Doctor, could you stay in the hall?
I'll stay in the hall.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I think no, I don't think so. I think some very terrible things have happened to me.
Oh God. Well, I turned off the hallway light. Was that hurting you?
No, the hallway is fine. Is the doctor talking? I can't hear the doctor.
Okay.
I see the lips of his silhouette moving.
No, the doctor's talking. I can hear everything he's saying right now. So
I can't hear him.
You can't hear him? Okay,
no.
Hold on. Let me talk to him real quick.
No. I can see both. I can see the lips of each of your silhouettes talking. I think is he recommending that you choke me with something in my mouth? Or put on a Marilyn Manson?
The important thing is that you're comfortable and you're never afraid.
I'm very afraid. I finally went to talk to that neighbor about his lawn. And he clapped his hands from his front stoop. And I felt all my skin burn off. And my hearing is going in and out.
Well, let's turn the lights on and get a look at that skin.
Yeah, we got to take it. Yeah, we got to take a look at that.
I'm not. It's gonna. But I can't. Can you see me?
Just get a gun, you know?
What? No, is that what you're?
Sir, you're covered with third-degree burns over 40%.
40% of my what? My face.
What he's saying. You need to follow his directions by the word.
I can't.
Because we need to go over there and take care of whoever it is who's. What did he do? Spray you with acid?
And then don't ever forget.
He went like that.
Is this person yelling? I can't hear a word.
I don't know.
Me?
What are you trying to say?
I said, hey.
I think you've lost your vocal cords. I think your vocal cords are gone.
Is it?
So.
In my head, I hear myself talking. You can't hear me talking.
There's nothing to be done. Let's tag him and bag him.
This is your spouse.
Let's tag him and bag him.
I heard that. Did you hear me?
Time of death. Can I call time of death?
Just.
Look who's back.
Hey, honey.
Hello, Claire.
I don't know. I thought we left things in a bad place.
Oh, yeah. You said some pretty fucked up things to me.
Well, you were vomiting stew.
All vomit looks like stew, Claire.
No, it still had the full ingredients, and you know that. And it was hot.
I eat beef and carrots and peas individually.
No, I saw you eat those flatbreads. Okay, let's not go back to the past here, okay?
I am not the child of the devil. You take that back.
Well, what are you sacrificing in the basement then, huh?
I was working on a taxidermy gift for you.
Oh, really? Oh.
How hard it's been and how distant I've been since I lost my job.
Oh.
So yes, there's a dead cat in the basement, but I found him. I didn't kill him.
Oh.
And I've been working really hard to glue a baseball bat to his paws and glue a little helmet on his head and then stick a rod up its ass so it looked like it's standing on its back two legs And then I was going to put a base around it that said "My Little Slugger" and give it to you, because that's who you are, my little slugger.
Oh my God!
But then you call. Oh, baby, come back to me.
Oh my God! I love it.
All right, that's our show.
It didn't work out at all.
It's close. It's close.
Just an opportunity to have Louis' son join the show again. It's so gross. Oh, well, thank each of you. Thank you, everybody. That was a lot of fun. So spooky. I mean, what? Is it Halloween in April? I guess so. Jeez. Do you have recommendations this week, Farrell?
Yeah, I got quick ones. It's been a busy week. I was sick from something, and then I've been watching the Doge pretty hard. So, but I went to a couple. I started thinking like, what do I really like? So I'm going to a couple classics. So these aren't new to me, but they're things that I really like. So for something to, first of all, if Meg is here, I am planning to do those eggs. I just didn't get around to it this week. So I will report back on the eggs. So my consumable is, and it may not be the greatest one of all time, but I only have one Gatorade I like. It's Cool Blue Gatorade. And so I'll look everywhere in the world for Cool Blue Gatorade. And they only really have it occasionally. And it's usually too expensive, but I found it on sale at the Walmart, which I never go to. So I got 16 bottles of Blue Gatorade. So good. So Blue Gatorade, I think it's like blue raspberry. Some of the other ones, there's like 8 kinds of blue, so don't screw up. It's Cool Blue. That's the flavor. And then my recommendation for this time is a listening one, and it's actually my buddy Kyle, who's in the chat, who's being a dick in the chat. He recommended it to me, and I think it's maybe my favorite podcast ever. It's Revisionist History. It's fairly popular, so you may have already listened to it. But Malcolm Gladwell, I think there's 4 seasons, maybe they're coming up on a 5th season, but it really hurts me that there aren't any new ones to listen to, and that's when I know I really love something. So I'm waiting with bated breath for the 5th season. So if you haven't listened to that, it's really, really great. And he's brazen with his opinions, which I just love.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have a thing to share. So this is it might be hard for you to get your hands on a copy of this.
Ooh, get your hands on that.
Yeah. So
this
was a movie that my friends and I had taped off HBO when we were 10 or 11 years old. And for years, I couldn't ever find out even what the name of it was. And then I basically spent 2 hours scrolling through every movie between 1984 and 86 looking for an action comedy fitting the description of the movie, and finally found it. It's about 3 college buddies who go to the Mediterranean for summer break and get involved in a spy ring where there's a cassette that hypnotizes people, and they see music videos while they're hypnotized.
Wow.
Yeah, it's as a 10 or 11-year-old, it was great. I'm sure it's terrible now, but now I have it, and all I need to do is find a device that reads optical media. I'm sure that I have one in my house, so I'll have a chance to watch it at some point. I don't. So, but I do have I think I've got a something that will play DVDs. That's an old-fashioned player. I just have to dig it out and connect it up.
I have a question.
I'm sure that it won't be worth it.
What the music videos that they saw when they were sleeping, when they're hypnotized.
So the cassette tape that is like the encoded spy tape. When music plays, people like freeze and get knocked out, and what they see are music videos. So they're like, the movie just cuts over to 80s style music videos that have nothing to do with
Are the music videos made for the movie, or are these music videos that you know otherwise?
No, they are made for the movie in the style of music videos of the time.
Wow. I was concerned it was just maybe a marketing ploy for music videos.
No.
Sledgehammer or something.
Yeah, it will be songs that feel like new wave songs that you've never heard of, and have videos that look like new wave videos that are completely specific to the movie. It's called Sky High, not the teen superhero movie.
And do you see the woman nude who's on the cover ever in the movie?
I think the level of nudity is mild enough so as to not even burn itself into the mind of a 10 or 11-year-old.
Oh, very mild indeed.
Yeah, if there was any nudity at all, it would have been not notable to someone who would have been really interested in nudity at the time. So
very well. Well, then the cover is just a liar.
Yeah, it's misleading. And because the thing is the nerd on the cover, it really should be featuring his translation watch that doesn't work. That every time he uses his translation watch, it basically gets him to insult whoever he's trying to talk to in Greek. So that's more like, if I watch it, I'll let everybody know how it goes. But you should listen to the Sloppy Boys podcast. That's the podcast that I'll throw out there that I think is great.
I'll listen to that. I never even heard of that. Sloppy Boys?
Sloppy Boys. Yeah, they're the band, the Sloppy Boys, and they make a new cocktail from the American Bartenders Association every week. It's great. It's really fun. So we're here every Thursday. Thanks so much for being here with us. We really, really, really appreciate it. Check out Tallboy Tuesdays at 8 on the stream. It's a really good time. And I've seen the chats from during this show, and it's so much fun. And I'm like, it's 80% me chatting during that show. So come and talk to me. So that I'm less of a heavy private presence, as well as enjoying a great show. Two new characters from this week I really liked: Professor Pizza and Bad Internet Connection Nick. Two really good ones. Well, I'm sure we'll have at least two really good ones next week. I think that's it, right?
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I just say keep an eye on our social media for updates, because we're starting to stir a little bit for doing some online stuff, workshops and conversations and that sort of stuff. And we're looking to hopefully be open here in the not terribly too distant future. So Don't forget about us. We'll be back at some point.
Yeah. Right. Outside the nightmare world of, the virtual.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you so much.
Good night. Thanks, everybody.